Okay, so Flex Dashboard, guys, is a very good way to present your data through a dashboard. And uh, we don't really learn Flex Dashboard in one or two sittings. I hope this will encourage you to explore more on your own and see the power of this package. Together with other packages like HTML widget, like Plotly, especially Shiny, guys. Shiny is a very powerful package, but the learning curve is quite steep. So medyo may kahirapan din. Pero syempre, lahat naman na pag-aaralan, we learn about it step by step lang. And then, so I'd like to invite you to really explore Shiny. Kasi mas powerful talaga si Shiny. But for our purposes, guys, I hope you appreciate the capability of Flex Dashboard to present data in a collected in a manner that's in the form of a dashboard. So we looked at these packages last time. Okay, so I think I run everything already. You can decide to run everything, and we'll just look at the dashboard component. Okay, so we created this data, these objects, GM1, and may mga iba pa dito, no? Okay, so GM1 is simply from GM, from the Gapminder dataset, and we said that here we filtered, we're creating an object called GM1, where the year is the maximum year, which is 2007, and the population is arranged from highest to lowest, the top 50 only, and then we created an object, a variable called GDP. So we have learned about this last time. Okay, now we said that in order to create a page in dashboard, what we do is to use the equal sign, or you can use, guys, the hashtag. So if you use hashtag, pareho lang yan, no? It's the same. It's telling R that we're creating a page in the dashboard. By the way, you initialize the creation of a Flex dashboard by, so we know this, guys, R markdown, okay, and then from template, and then Flex dashboard. Then that will create a template for dashboard. So we just work on that template and then modify it according to our requirements. Okay, so the first page of our dashboard is GDP facts and figures. Then notice this one we did not do last time. I inserted here a navigation menu. Okay, data dash nav menu is equal to part A. So we're going to see in our first page a menu, part A, and the icon that we used is a list. Okay, there are several icons that you can use for your for the particular data. Okay, so let's illustrate this. Okay, I'll just remove this, guys, because this does not seem to be working. Okay, so you know, guys, that this is by the way, before I forget, so the default orientation is equal to columns, which means the dashboard will create your page column wise. You can make this rows. Okay, so this you have to make this orientation rows, and then the page will be created row wise. Okay, we have also vertical layout fill, which means that it will fill your page. But you can also add more charts to a particular page. But if it's you can make this instead of fill as scroll. Okay, so pag scroll siya, guys, pag scroll to, kahit marami kang ilagay na charts, ang mangyayari niyan, you'll just scroll through the page. Okay, but para sa atin muna ngayon, fill. Okay, you can experiment on the other defaults. No? Again, you can make this rows and you can make this scroll. By the way, there's also another orientation. It's a storyboard. So iba naman yung setup ng storyboard. That will be interesting, guys. No? Pwede nyo i-research kung paano gumawa ng dashboard using a storyboard orientation. Kasi may mga ano yan, may mga boxes sa taas. So you click one box, tapos pupunta dun yung ano yung yung mga plots, no, etc. or whatever you put there in your dashboard. Okay, so going back here. Okay, so here we have a plot, no? Plinat na natin to. I run everything kaya nandito na yung ano yung plot na to. So let's just go through the different plots. Okay, ginawa na natin last time to, so I won't be discussing this again. Let's just review all the plots that we created. Okay, this one is, diba ito yung gapminder natin na prinat natin si life expectancy. Okay, so instead of using a geom histogram, we could use a geom density. Okay. So take note, minap natin yung continent. So we expected a legend here ng continents. Okay, and then we have this alpha, no? Yung transparency at 1/4 or 25%. Okay, so let's go down. Here, ano ginawa natin dito? Plot 4. Okay, from GM1, this is the collapsible tree, no? Collapsible tree to, and wala siya dito. Okay, if I run this, we studied this last time, diba? So, quick review lang to. Okay. So this is our collapsible tree. Okay. All right. Any questions, guys, so far? Paki-chat nga kung may questions so far. So this is just a quick review of what we discussed, what we did last time. Okay, thank you. So this is another page now. Okay, another page to, no? Okay, thank you. Okay, then we created another page. Okay, the name of that page is GDP Facts and Figures. Then, pinasok natin siya sa part A sa navigating menu natin, no? Ibig sabihin, itong number 2 na to, kasama nito si number 1. Okay, kasi si number 1, guys, sa navigating menu natin, okay, let's go to number 1, page 1, yan, A siya, no? Ang icon nito, list, while si number 2, pareho lang ba? Let me see, anong ginawa ko? So it's a table naman. So mag-iba naman yung data icon nila, no? Okay. So again, quick review. We already did this last time. Okay, ito bago to, no? Bago to. So, wait. Dapat to data is GM. Although may gapminder din kasi tayo, no? Kaya siya nag-work. Kasi may gapminder na data din tayo. Ayan, may gapminder. Okay, so that should have worked also. So whether I put your data is equal to gapminder or GM, pareho lang yan. Okay, so what are we creating here? I created an object called X1, tapos plot to ni GM, where we are mapping GDP per capita at saka life experience, and then minamap din natin si continent. And then you have geom point, geom smooth. Remember, pwede to kasi scatter plot to ng per capita at saka life expectancy. Tapos may smooth line tayo na may, this should have a confidence interval kasi ang default nito, standard error is equal to false. And then linagay ko yung theme, linagay ko sa taas, no? Yung theme, kasi may ano to, yung legend, kasi I expect a legend here kasi minap natin si color. Nasa aesthetic siya, nasa mapping siya. So, may distinction dun sa iba't ibang continents by color. And then we ask Art to put the legend, yung position niya nasa top. Tapos ito naman guys, X2. Okay, ito may text, no? This is something interesting. So, yung X at saka Y, okay, ang ilalagay niya doon, yung text. So, let's see how this run. Ito muna, no? Ito muna. So, the plot of this, okay, looks like this, no? Dali. Ito muna. Okay. Control C, Control V. I'll run it here in the console. Then, sorry, hindi ko pala na-type si X1. X1, kaya pala ayaw mag-run. Okay, so ito guys yung plot nito, no? GDP per capita, life expectancy, then andito yung legend natin sa taas. Africa is this color, tapos yung green, ito is Asia, blue is Europe, etc. So we can see here that, again, to study this data frame, we see here that there are some countries here, ito, sa Asia, no, green, na although mataas yung GDP per capita, interesting, mababa yung life expectancy. Okay? So it's not always that mataas yung ano, no? So dito kasi sa range na to, mataas relatively yung GDP per capita, tapos mataas din yung life expectancy. Para yung normal data, nakita natin dito banda yun eh, no? Na the higher the GDP per capita, the higher is the life expectancy. And of course, dito sa portion na to, lower GDP per capita, lower yung life expectancy. But this seems to be more of outliers, no? Outliers sila in the sense na, okay, tingnan nyo to guys, no? So, matataas yung GDP per capita nito, 90 plus nga eh. And yet, ano, mababa yung life expectancy nila. So that will be interesting. Ano, ba't kaya naging ganun? Okay, then, let's run this. Ito naman, pareho din, guys. We're plotting the same. GDP per capita life expectancy. Okay? Kaso may label siya, yung country. Ito, ang minap natin yung continent. Dito naman, ang minamap natin yung country. And then geom smooth then, and then plus geom text. Okay, so this will be interesting. Control C. Pag i-run natin to, and then X2, plot. Okay, look guys. Okay, since we use geom text, ang ginawa niya hindi dots, text. Okay, so tingnan nyo no, mga yung points na to, instead of points, text ang ginawa. So, kikita natin guys, yung question ko kanina, anong country kaya to or countries? We can see here that in Kuwait, no? In Kuwait, they have a very high GDP per capita dun sa years na hindi natin alam kung anong years to, no? Kasi di ba from 1952 to 2007 every 5 years. It will be interesting to know when did this happen? Bakit dito 60 yung GDP per capita nila, mataas yung life expectancy, relatively high. No? At least higher than others, Saudi Arabia in this case. Pero dito may Kuwait dito, may mga Kuwait dito, no? Okay? Pero dito, was this the early part? So that will be interesting. Early part ba to ng ano ng no, 19, 'di ba 1952, 1957, 1962, or was it during the Desert Storm? Okay, nung inatake ng Iraq yung ano yung ng Kuwait. Okay? So actually we don't know, no? Kasi hindi nakalagay yung data dito, but that will be interesting to see si Kuwait, no? Pero tingnan natin. Let's see. So we can create a data frame. So tatagal pa tayo. Baka kulangan tayo sa oras. Tingnan ko lang yung G1 na data natin. Wait, this is the G1. GM1. GM. Yan, si Kuwait guys. No? 1952, 108. Interesting. Do you notice the decline? No? Yung GDP per capita nila. Okay. Bumaba yung wait. This is interesting. Kasi life expectancy, tumataas yung life expectancy. Pero yung GDP per capita nila, medyo erratic, ano? Pero it was highest na 1952. 1952, 1957, mataas siya. And then, population nila kasi steadily increasing. Okay? So, if you take a look at G1, GM1. At top 50 lang pala to, no? Sorry. Dito ba sila? Wala. Hindi sila kasama sa GM1. So, Kuwait, life expectancy nila 77. So, 55 to, ito yon guys, no? Noong 1952, mataas yung GDP per capita nila, mas mababa yung life expectancy. Ito yon. Okay? So, they had higher GDP per capita during the early years, no? Okay. Pero yung later on, yung GDP per capita nila, it was going down, and then yung life expectancy naman nila tumataas. Okay, so medyo reverse yung sa kanila, no? While the GDP per capita was going down, okay, over time, pero yung life expectancy nila tumataas. So medyo si Kuwait parang iba yung behavior niya compared to other countries. Yung other countries, habang tumataas yung GDP per capita, okay, let's see China for example. So si China, mainland. Okay, so the GDP per capita is going up. Yan yun, no? From 400, then it became, noong 2007, 4959. Okay? At the same time, the life expectancy was going up. So ito yung normal na relationship ng data ng life expectancy at saka GDP per capita. But you can see here in the plot, no? Yung GG natin, G yung text. Kita natin, so we replace the points with text and kita natin na it was Kuwait. Na it was behaving erratically and reverse siya dun sa as compared to the other countries. Let's take a look at the Philippines. Yan. 12723190. Okay? Tumataas din yung GDP per capita natin. Consistent. And then, ito, life expectancy natin, tumataas din. So, I think most of the countries are behaving that way. It's only Kuwait that seems to be an outlier here, that seems to be behaving differently. Okay, so magandang pag-aralan din kung bakit kaya bakit kaya naging ganun yung ano yung well, in a sense wala namang problem kasi tumataas yung ano yung life expectancy. Ang bumababa lang yung GDP per capita and that could mean that could indicate mataas yung increase ng population over the increase in their gross domestic product. Okay. Anyway, this was just meant to uh, to tell you that we can also plot not a point, not a line, but a text. Ito yung text na ginamit natin. Tapos, and then here, I wanted to show you, notice hindi ako naglagay ng ano dito, di ba? Hindi ako naglagay ng name ng chart. Tapos, finols ko siya. Ibig sabihin, this will not be run, hindi siya ininit, no? Itong ninit ko. Okay, so from the package grid extra, okay, kasi may package yan, grid extra. No? What I did was to combine. No? Grid.arrange will combine the two plots side by side. Okay, so dali tingnan natin itong grid extra. Okay, grid extra. Miscellaneous functions for yung grids. No? Provides a number of user-level functions to work with grid graphics, notably to arrange multiple grid-based plots on a page and draw tables. Okay, so I encourage you to look at this also kasi ito, nagamit natin siya. Okay, pinagsama ko yung dalawang plots. Kasi otherwise, hindi ko siya mapag sa side by side. Okay, although there are different ways to do that, pero ito, I feel the grid extra to be very, very easy to use. Okay, ayaw niya mag-ano dito. Sometimes it takes long. So dito ko na lang i-run. Control C, Control V. Okay, anyway guys, so you can see here, side by side ng plot natin, ano? Okay, so life expectancy, this can still be modified kasi pareho silang y-axis, no? But you take a look guys, at linagay natin dito yung yung legend, pwede din natin siya ilagay sa ilalim, but it was meant to put side by side itong dalawang plots na to. Okay. All right. So, and then take note, itong page 2 natin, 500 yung allocation, 50% of the first column, and then 50% yung pangalawang column. Okay. So ito, it's also a plot guys ng GDP per capita and life expectancy. In-scale natin si GDP per capita, linog natin, and then we use the bin two-dimensional. Okay? I just added this plot and para ipakita yung another geom object which we can use. So we can see here. Kita natin dito guys yung makikita natin dito yung degree, no? So ito yung mga light ones, this. Tapos ito yung mga big ones. Okay. So, and then we inserted, okay. Any questions guys sa page 2? no questions. Page 2. Okay, we now go to page 3. So here sa page 3, note, naglagay naman ako ng part B. So this is another navigation menu. So pagbukas natin ng dashboard natin, makikita natin si part A, tapos ang laman ni part A, si 1 at saka si 2. Tapos ito naman, si part B, ang laman niya, 3 at saka kung meron pa. And then again, I place an icon here. Okay? You can research guys kung ano yung mga iba't ibang icons. Let me just show. May example ba akong ginawa dito? Okay, for example guys, ito, no? For value box kasi ito. Pero merong package, ano ba yung pangalan ng package na? You can use several icons sa paggawa ng dashboard. Okay, tinan mo. Ito may icon na Twitter, no? Okay, I'm looking for the site. Okay, add the icons to dashboard and font awesome. Yung pala, font awesome guys yung okay. So you have here, pero hindi lahat libre to guys, no? Yung iba kailangan bayaran, pero maraming libre which you can use. Okay, so i-ano niyo lang guys i-research na lang, no? Madali naman i-research yan. Where you can use different icons. Hanapin niyo yung mga font galleries free icons. Okay, sandali. Ito yung mga free icons, no? I'll Control C. I'll put this in our chat box. Okay, so nilagay ko guys sa chat box yung yung icon na to, iconography. Okay, so these are free icons to, no? So you can use this for your icons. Yung iba may bayad na kasi. Okay. Alright, going back here guys. So this is now page 3. Okay, so ginawa na natin dati to, no? Ito. So many of the plots here we did last time. Okay, so we are for page 3. Okay, meron tayong yung first column natin is 55% of the total space. Yung second niyan is another column guys, 45%. So sa second column na to, meron tayong, we have this plot, we did that already last time, and then we have the tables. Okay, we did that last time. Okay, then this is the fourth page, no? Fourth page na to. Again guys, this is part of navigation menu part B, no? Okay, so I think we did this also last time, yung hit ito. Okay, we did this, no? Let me run this again. Yung 3 map natin. Bakit hindi siya nag-run? 8. Yan. Okay, so this is our 3 map. So ina-apportion niya guys by GDP. Okay? So ito mukhang of the 4 ang pinakamalaking in terms of total GDP is Asia. Tapos parang si Europe and then si US and then si Africa. This does not include Oceania kasi nung finilter natin, sabi natin continent not equal, hindi kasama sa Oceania. Okay, so we did this last time. And then another plot here. Okay, we did this also last time. No? Okay, so and then another column, 400. Okay, so we compared the change in GDP per capita, 1952 to 2007, among the 4 ASEAN 5 countries. Okay. Okay, this one also we did, no? I like this plot. Gusto ko tong plot na to kasi makikita natin yung movement, no? From 1952 to 2007, yung life expectancy. Okay, it's a very clear way to do it. Ang tawag dyan nga pala guys, geom dumbbell. Tapos, saan galing yung geom dumbbell? I don't think I discussed this with you. Yan. There. Okay. Galing yan sa GG out, no? GG out. So, as I mentioned last time, guys, ang dami ng packages that works hand in hand with ggplot. So, it's up to us to really explore more and learn more. You don't really get to quote-unquote master ggplot kasi every time may mga additional features. So, what's important is to keep ourselves updated, yung mga bagong features, yung mga bagong packages that work well with ggplot. Okay. So this is the 5th, guys. Ito hindi pa natin nagagawa to. So let's do this. Okay. Okay, we have 30 minutes to knit our dashboard. Okay, number 5. So this is page number 5, no? So si page number 5 nasa navigation menu siya, part C. Okay? Column 600. Okay, so ito guys, ito yung read CSV. Ito yung file na sinend ko sa inyo, yung Chicago. Okay, so kindly, you know what to do guys, di ba? So from read R, we use the read-CSV. Okay. Tapos, how do you get guys the location? Paano? Alala nyo yun? Pupuntahan nyo kung saan nyo linagay yung file na yon. Okay, so let me illustrate. Okay, sa akin andito. So this is the Chicago CSV. Okay, may question yata. Okay, path name, no? Pwedeng guys, pwede ring file.choose na alala nyo yung file.choose. Kaso, ako na-discover ko na kapag ang ginamit natin sa pag-load ng data is file.choose, medyo nagkakaproblema pag ninit natin, no? So if you're just using it just for an RMD file, okay lang yung file.choose. Pero kung ininit nyo siya as a dashboard, I suggest na i-highlight nyo talaga yung location ng file. Okay? Highlight it. So what you can do is, I've taught this to you before, di ba? Pupuntahan nyo yung file na yun. Yari ito, Chicago. And then sa home, di ba? Copy path, no? Click nyo to. Tapos ang ginagawa ko guys, nagbubukas ako ng Word, no? Ng Word muna. And then Control V ko siya, ipipaste ko doon. And dito na ako nagbabago ng kasi mas mabilis no? So here, I highlight and then dito sa home din, replace. Replace. So yung mga backward slash, find what? So replace, find, replace, go to. I choose replace. Yung mga backward slash, replace with forward slash, then replace all. Yan. Okay, no na. Okay? So yan na guys. No? Kaysa yung ikaw pa mag-iisa-isang i-replace mo dun sa sa RMD file. So I hope that's a useful tip. Lalo na guys kung kung marami ng layers yung kung saan nakalagay yung file. Sa akin sa C, users, FMD, desktop. So marami marami ng pinaglagyan, marami ng folders na layering nun. Although mas maganda sana, dapat may R working directory ako na ginagamit. No? In this case, hindi ko ginawa yon. So, okay. So, back here. Okay, so let's access that. And notice guys, include is equal to false para yung pag-load ng data, pag ninik na natin to a dashboard, hindi na isasali ito sa pag-run. Okay, so hindi ko na siya i-run kasi na-run ko na siya kanina. Kung rinan all nyo to kanina guys, you should have this already. So dapat meron na kayong Chicago dito. Okay? So let's see what this data is all about. Okay. So this actually is a subset of a bigger data. No? So city lahat to Chicago. Tapos date hanggang 2000. No? So this is from 1997 to 2000. January 1, 2000. Tapos record ng mga deaths. As temperature, dew point, particulate, no? So this is science data, no? Ozone. Mini-measure dito yung ozone kasi, no? Anong time, okay? Season at saka year. Okay, so this is the data set. Okay, we're just using this guys to create plots. Not really to study in great detail yung data na to. Okay? So, linoad na natin yung data. Tapos, nag-create ako guys ng so this is data 1, which is GG plot. Wala pang object to, kaya hindi magpa-plot to, no? D1, yung mapping lang. Tsaka D2, yung mapping na kasama yung finasset yung season. Okay, so let's now create a plot. So let's call it G1. So we're using D2 plus may G yung point. So ang pinaplot natin yung date and temperature. Naglagay tayong title. Tapos we're using here theme economist, which is also a good theme. And then parang sa last Monday yung WSJ, no? Okay, so let's plot this. Okay. So here we can see the yan, lagyan natin title Ups and Downs of Chicago's Daily Temperature. Pwede natin lagay 1997 to 1997 to 1997 to year 2000. Okay. So run ulit natin. Yan. Okay, so you can see na naka-facet dito yung naka-group yung yung mga weather, winter. So as expected, yung mga winter niya, mabababa talaga yung temperature. Tapos ang matataas, guys, matataas yung, what's this? This is spring, no? Notice yung flow ng spring kasi time series to, no? Actually panel. And that time series kasi Chicago lang. So spring pataas, no? Spring pataas yung temperature, and then summer going down papunta ng autumn, pababa, tapos nag-winter na. Pagdating ng winter, punta ulit sa spring, pataas, summer, fall. So cyclical talaga, no? Nakikita natin yung pattern. All right, so that's a plot. Then we have here another plot. Ano naman yung plot natin dito? Chicago ulit. Ang pinaplot naman dito si temperature at saka si dew point. G yung point yung ginamit. Okay? Tapos may label. Tapos gumamit ng geom text, no? Okay, tingnan niyo itong geom text dito guys kung paano ginamit to ha. X is equal to 25. Position to sa Cartesian coordinate system. 25 yung X, yung Y 60 dun sa dot na yon. Tapos may label. This is a useful annotation. And then stat unique. Family is equal to bangers. Size 7 color is equal to dark cyan. Okay, I'll leave you guys to know ano yung ginagamit ng family at saka yung stat unique. But if we run this, okay, so we have this plot, no? Ang gusto ko lang pakita dito guys, so G yung point to, no? So notice na as the temperature increases, okay, as the temperature increases, the dew point also increases. Tapos notice this guys, yun yung text, no? Annotation siya. Geom text. So sinabi ko yung position, X is equal to 25. X is equal to 25. Y is equal to 60. Yan. So ginitnaan niya, no? Center aligned niya. Yung text na linagay ko. So you can put text also guys in your plots. Okay, using the geom text. You have to identify kung ano yung X and Y position. And then yung label. Okay? So let's okay, medyo press for time na tayo guys, ano? So okay, so andiyan naman yung mga plots guys. I'm sure you'll be able to understand at least if not all of them, most of them, no? Kasi nakuha na naman natin to. So here guys, this is coming from GG Regis. Ang kagandahan ng GG Regis guys, yung geom density, nagkre-create siya ng ridge. Tingnan niyo to, no? This is a very good presentation by year. No? Okay, so ang pinaplot natin dito yung temperature. Okay, X is equal to temperature. Tapos, CY, ginawa niyang factor. Okay? Ginawa niyang factor. So, hindi niya ginawang numerical. Parang classifier siya. And then, yung fill by year. Iba yung fill by year. And then, dinagyan natin ang object natin yung geom density ridges. Okay? So this is a very good presentation of that. Yan. Okay, nicely done. So kitang-kita natin na tapos yung differences niya ng 1997 up to 2000. May similarity, no? May mga differences din. Okay. So ito naman, ito, ridge din guys, kaso classify natin yung summer at saka yung winter. Dito kasi, okay, dito, by ano lang, by year, no? By year. Tapos dito naman, group natin si summer at saka si winter. So yung kaibahan nila. GG ridges din. And then, if you notice here, nalagay, okay, ang fill natin by year at saka by season. So dalawa. No? Yung season natin is summer and winter. Okay, so a few more guys. Okay, pareho pa rin to, galing kay Chicago, violin plot naman to, which we studied before. Violin plot, pero naka-coordinate flip siya. No? Kasi dati napag-aralan natin na violin plot, nakataas, di ba? Ito, flip natin yung we flip the coordinate. Okay. Alright, so again guys, ang objective ko dito is more of creating the dashboard, no? So ito makukuha naman natin to, maintindihan natin kasi ggplot lang naman to, no? Chicago yung data, season yung X natin, ang Y natin yung ozone, this is a variable, and then color, di-distinguish natin si color by season. Okay, then may label. Okay, then yung coloring, yung scale ng coloring, okay, which you can learn this guys sa help function, yung arc color brewer. Okay, so plinat natin, okay, jitter siya, so mga points. Tapos may transparency na 0.25. Tapos flip natin. Yan. Okay, pag hindi natin linagay yung flip, nakatayo yan. Okay, then pareho pa rin to, but this time, gumamit tayo ng ano. So this is from GG Force, no? This is another package na nakakatulong kasi nasa GG Force lang yung Geom Sina. Yung Geom Sina, guys, ginagamit yan para i-control yung ano, yung rendering ng jitter. So tingnan niyo, no? In-adjust niya yung jitter natin nasa loob na ng violin plot. So it depends really on how you want your data to be presented. Pwedeng ganito, or kung gusto nyo nakaganyan, yung mga jitter points natin nasa labas, or in-adjust na nasa loob ng ano. Okay, I just showed this to you for familiarization na si GG Force, guys. You can also use the functionalities, the different geoms that come with GG Force. So ang dami ng objects, guys, no? Dati konti lang yung nasa GG plot, pero with the development of many packages that were done in order to reinforce or complement ggplot, talagang napaka-powerful na ng ggplot talaga. Okay, this one I'd like to discuss. Okay, another column to. Okay, alam niyo naman guys, set.seed, anong gagawin nito, no? So, ito, ang gagawin natin guys, mag-create tayo ng isang data frame, no? Galing sa Chicago dataset, no? Take note, si Chicago, guys, ilan yung observations natin? 1,461. Okay? 1,461 yan. Tapos i-group natin by season. Ano ba yung mga season natin? Diba ito, winter, spring, summer, fall. So sabi natin dito, i-group by season. And then, okay, again from dplyr, guys, sample fraction. Yung sample fraction, guys, kukuha lang siya, kasi mag-create tayo ng sample, ano? Kukuha lang siya ng 1% of the total. Okay, 1% of the total, tapos group siya by season. So kung yung respondents natin 15, 1,500, ang 1% nun is around 15. Okay? 15 or 16. Since apat yung season, ang gagawin niya, magsasample siya ng season, winter, spring, summer, fall. Kukuha siya ng iba't ibang sample nun. 1% lang ng total natin na respondents from Chicago. So after we get this, okay, so let's pare-pareho dapat tayo to, guys, kasi nag-set.seed tayo, no? If you run everything, okay, so sorry, I have to hurry a bit kasi medyo magta-time na. Sample, no? Ito. See? 16 observations. Pareha pa rin yung variables. So ang ginawa niya, ito yung sample natin, naging, instead of 1,500 observations, naging 16 na lang. Kasi nag-sample siya ng 16%, no? 16%. Okay, so may autumn, spring. Notice na tiga-apat yung autumn, spring, summer, winter. Okay? Binalance siya na tiga-apat yung autumn, spring. So nag-random siya na kumuha ng mga seasons, no? And we just used 1% kasi 1,500 yung sample natin. Kumuha lang tayo ng 10%, no? Okay, then what do we do with this, guys? What do we do with this? Okay, so ang ginawa dito is ggplot natin yung sample natin. Tapos geom point. Okay. Color by season. And then linabel natin. Okay, ito yung bago sa atin ito, no? Geom label repel. So this is coming from GG repel. Okay, so label is equal to season, fill is equal to season, and then, tingnan yung labeling niya, guys, ha? Color white, font face blue, segment color 30. Okay, to learn more about this, you know what to do, guys. Pwede nyo namang i-help function. But if we run this, if we run tong buong to, makikita natin na nag-label yung ano. Ayan, okay? Tingnan nyo guys, oh. Yung mga sinelect points niya, linabel niya. Diba? Ito yung sample natin, no? So, 4 na winter, okay? 4 din na summer, 4 na spring, 4 na autumn. You can see here the positions of the seasons. No? Okay, so I just wanted to illustrate to you na ito pwede tayong gumamit ng mga ng labelings, no? Geom, label, repel. Okay, so a few more, guys. Ano bang G20? This is okay, nag-create tayo ng G20 at saka G21. Okay, and then just like what we did a while ago, inano natin to, sinide by side natin. Yan, okay? So it's like a two-dimensional na na smooth, no? Geom density siya, two-dimensional. Okay, so yung isa hindi filled, no? Two-dimensional, O3 guys at saka temperature. Tapos yung isa filled siya. Ito, filled. Okay? So it's meant to illustrate yung two-dimensional na density. Okay? Tapos yung side by side din. Okay, so you can do that guys sa project nyo, activity nyo. Pwede kayo mag side by side. No? Okay, and then I think may mga konti pa dito. All right, ito. I just want to show you this guys, number 7. So this is part of the signal, yung icon. Okay, ang data natin dito is, ito yung bike share, no? Ito yung bike share, guys. Okay, malamang guys, ano nyo nga, sorry kasi syempre yung sinare ko sa inyo, mag-error yun kasi ito yun, di ba? Sa ano ko to sa computer ko to. So paki-hanap nga guys kung saan nyo inano yung bike share, tapos i-load nyo. Okay, once you have done that, guys, okay, you can, by the way, guys, you can create a sidebar for your notes. This is a good tool also. So, tingnan nyo, linagay ko dito, column. So, this is one column, no? That sidebar. Tapos, another column here with 500. Tapos, may plot tayo dito. So, these are just plots, guys, ng ano, no? Time na. Okay, so ito histogram, di ko na i-discussion kasi alam naman natin yan. So this is coming from the bike share data set. No? Okay, so we called yung trips data frame. No? Ito yung bike share natin, tinawag natin trips data frame. Tapos, nag-create tayo dito ng sidebar. Okay, and then column. And then, nag-create tayo ng static plot. Tapos, remember, sinabi natin, pwede natin i-adjust yung width at saka yung height ng plot. If we run this, okay, so it's just a histogram lang siya. Okay, histogram, nalinagyan natin ng fill at saka yung color, yung borders nila. And then, ito guys, ito. You can create value box. Ano yung value box? So first, nag-create tayo ng object, median, minimum. So ito, so we use the function median. So from the trips data frame, yung variable na duration per second, dinivide natin ng 60, okay? And then renound natin yung digits into 1 digit. Tapos itong function na to, value box, guys. Magkakreate tayo ng value box for median, median mean, Tapos may caption siya. Tapos icon natin, FA clock 0. Okay, we'll show, pag rinan natin to, okay, kung lagyan natin ng extend, a list siya, no? So hindi siya magre-render dito, dun siya magre-render sa dashboard natin. Okay, and then last guys, ito, gumawa na naman dito ng gauge, no? So you can create a value chart, value box, you can also create a gauge, no? So, ano naman ginawa natin dito? Nag-create tayo ng object, the number of trips, which is the number of rows of trips data frame natin. Yung short trips natin, sinam natin yung lahat ng duration na under 600. Under 600, which is under 10 minutes. No? Tapos we created this percentage short trips, 100 times short trips over number of trips. And then naka-round siya sa 0 decimal place. Okay, then this is just, guys, a gauge. Minimum 0, maximum 100. Tapos, color, ano siya? Color, pag success, 67 to 100. Pag warning, 33 to 66. Danger, 0 to 32. Okay. And the last is just a geom bar plot. Okay? So, sorry guys kung minamadali ko kasi we have to, ano oras ba? Teka muna, anong 9:15? Okay. May time pa pala tayo, sorry. Kala ko 10:30. Okay, sige. So let's go through this, no? Kala ko 4 minutes lang tayo. Okay, we still have 20 minutes pa pala. Okay, so, tingnan natin to Balikan ko to guys, sorry minamadali ko to kanina eh. Okay, tanong lang guys kung na-create nyo na tong ano na to, code na to. Na-create nyo na ba yung trips data frame na object? I'll give you a few minutes guys, sorry minamadali ko kayo dito. Kasi akala ko magta-time na. Paki-chat na lang guys kung na-create na so that I know kung mag-proceed na ako. Okay, good. Salamat salamat. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so again guys, itong bike share, kunin muna natin, tingnan natin trips data frame. No? Kasi hindi natin tinin kanina. Okay, so ilang 15 variables. So iba-iba, no? Meron tayong ID, may duration in seconds, start date, station name, and then start station ID, and then end station. Okay. So itong record na to, may humiram ng may humiram ng bike sharing kasi ito no? So 1744 hanggang 1757, same date siya. So hiniram yung bike, hiniram dun sa station na Townsend 7th, tapos binalik dun sa station na Market at 4th. Tapos bike number, zip code, tapos subscriber type, subscriber ba or customer. So dalawang klaseng siguro, subscriber and customer. Okay, then may position, no? Latitude at saka longitude. And then kung may dock count, I think this is the number of minutes. And latitude and longitude. Okay, and then just the date. All right, so this is data, 1,284 observations of a bike sharing scheme sa California, no? Sa San Francisco. Okay, so kinolect nila yung data. And then, ang ginawa natin dito, una nag-create tayo ng sidebar, ano? Doon sa sidebar na yan, guys, pwede kayo maglagay ng mga notes, no? Mga text notes. Here we're creating a plot, no? So, yung natin objects na trips data frame, mutate natin, okay, yung duration divided by 60 para maging trip duration minutes. So we created a variable called trip duration minutes. No? Ito yung pangalan niya. Tapos it's computed by the duration second divided by 60. So convert natin into minutes. No? Tapos finilter natin lahat ng trip duration minutes. Pwede na i-filter to guys kasi from the second step, meron ng trip duration. Diba? Kasi step by step yan, hierarchical yan eh. Pag less than lahat lang daw ng less than 60. Okay? Lahat ng 60 minutes and then ipa-plot. I-plot sa x-axis yung trip duration, tapos theme, black and white, plus histogram. No? So ang object histogram, bin with 1, may fill at saka may color. Okay? And then label ng Y label is number of trips, yung count. Okay, so let's run this. Okay. So we can see here na karamihan ng mga duration ng trips is less than, andito lang siya, mga 10 minutes lang. Ano? So andito yung mga 60 minutes. Konti lang guys yung nag-bike sharing, yung humihiram na more than 60 minutes. Most of them, majority of them are in this range. Okay, dito 10 minutes, 5 to siguro mga 5 to 15 minutes, no? Andito karamihan ng mga bike share. Okay, then ito, as I said, pwede natin ma-compute yung median, no? Yung median guys, sabi natin median ng duration second divided by 60, diba? So kinonvert natin into minutes. Tapos kinuha yung median yan, and then renowned natin. Okay, if we run this, so tingnan natin, Control C, this should be a number, Control V. Okay, 8.9. So yung pinakagitna guys, 8.9 minutes. Okay, tapos nag-create tayo dito ng value box. No? Anong value box ang create natin? Median minutes, may caption siya, median trip duration in minutes, and then may icon, FA clock 0. Okay, let's see later kung ano yung FA clock na yan. Okay, and then dito, so dito nag-create naman tayo ng percentage short trips. So number of trips is number of rows ng trips data frame. Alam natin yan guys, madaling 1,400 yan, di ba? Kasi it's the number of observations. Para automatically i-print yung answer. Diba? Oops, 1284. Bakit 1284? Trips, saan trips DF natin? Sorry ibang data set pa rin inisip ko. 1284 nga. So there are 1,284 observations for trips DF. Tapos anong ginawa dito? Nag-create ng another object, short trips. So ang ginawa, sinam yung trips, from the trips data frame, lahat ng duration na less than 600. Okay? Remember, in seconds to, no? So lahat ng mga duration na under 10 minutes. So i-run natin dito yan. Control C, Control V. Lagyan natin ng parenthesis para so sinam niya 772 all in all. No? Out of the 1,284 observations, bike shares, no? 772 doon, less than 10 minutes yung duration, less than 600 seconds. Okay. So, kinuha natin percent, guys. Percent ng short trips. Okay, so how do we do this? Di ba may short trips na tayo? Ito. Short trips, okay, times 100 divided by number of trips. Ang number of trips natin, 1284. Tapos ang short trips natin, 772. Times 100 natin yan, that will give us the percentage short trips. Kuha nyo, guys? Naka-round siya into walang decimal place. Control C, Control V. Control C. Garan na lang natin. Ito. This will give us the percentage, guys. So, asa na siya? PCT, yan, no? It's 60. 60% ng ano natin, ng trips, of all the trips, guys, 60% are less than 10 minutes. Yun ang ginagawa nito. Tapos tingnan nyo to, guys, ito. Lastly, ito, nag-create tayo ng gauge. Yan. So, gauge. We can create, kanina value box, ito naman gauge. So, ano yung gauge natin? Okay. So, gauge, no? Gauge. Ang value natin yung PCT short trips. Di ba 60 to? Gagawa ng minimum 0, maximum 100. Sectors natin. So, ano yung mga sectors? Gauge sectors. Okay. Kapag success, between 67 and 100. Kapag warning, 33 and 66. Kapag danger, 0 and 32. Okay, so ano to depende sa kung anong gusto nyong kung anong gusto nyong partitioning, no? Linagyan natin ng success, warning, danger. Of course, you could have used other names here. Depende yan sa depende yan sa context natin. Okay. So if we run this, guys, okay. Yan, ito, no? Kita nyo, no? Nag-create tayo ng gauge. Okay? Based on the percentage short trips, which is, ano siya, di ba? Yung 60. No? So, minimum 0, maximum 100. Okay? Of course, guys, pwede pa natin i-modify ito, i-modify yung colors, etc. But we'll not go there. No? It's up to you guys to, alam niyo naman yung secret dyan, no? Question gauge. Okay, so this is just to kasi gusto lang natin magamit din siya dun sa ano natin sa dashboard. Okay. So and then last one, another plot, trips duration. Okay, so we created this object, no? Stations DF coming from trips DF. Tapos select select start station name, comma, end station name. Okay? So, sinelect lang natin to. Start station name, end station name, and then, rename natin. Gawin natin start, ang name ng start station name, end is equal to end station name, and then, gather, no? Ang key natin yung usage, ang value natin yung station. Okay, so let's run this. Kasi ito bago, no? Bago nating na-meet si gather. So, anong ginagawa ng gather na yan? So, let's look at the station data frame. 2568 observations. As expected, dalawang variables lang to kasi sinelect lang natin yung start station name at saka end station name. Tapos, rename natin na start at saka end. So, let's see how this looks. Okay. So ito guys, no? So start at saka yung station, pinagsama natin. And 2,568 observations. Kung saan nagsimula, okay? Lahat ng start, no? Okay, question. Unique ba itong mga to? Yung mga stations na to? Are they unique? Ibig sabihin ba 2,568 unique stations? Guys? Hello? Answer? May nagsagot? Correct. Thank you, Angeline. No? No. No? No. Hindi. Ang ginawa dyan, tingnan natin trips DF natin. Na? So, asa yung mga start natin? Diba ito? Let's go back to our code. Okay. Sabi, select daw si start station name at saka si end station name. Okay? Rename natin si start, rename natin si end. So dito nanggaling yan, di ba? Start station name at saka end station name. Right? So ang question, anong ginawa niya? For this observation, Townsend. Tapos, may market dito. So, ganun ba yun, guys? Townsend, tapos market? What do you think? Paano ginawa yan? Tapos ang susunod, San Francisco. Pinair lang ba niya yan? Was it just paired? Kasi kung pairing lang siya, 1,284 lang yun. Diba? 1,284 lang yung anong yan, yung... But what did it do here? Ba't naging 2,568? Any guess, guys? Okay, 5 minutes na lang. So, tingnan nyo guys kung saan nanggaling yan. Bakit naging 2,568? Kasi ang trips natin, 1,284. Paano kaya nangyaring naging 2,568? I want you to try to decipher that. Okay, so let's... okay, may sagot? Oo, correct. Separate kasi yung start at saka yung end. So nagdodoble talaga siya, no? Kaya nga times 2 yung ano, yung 2568 natin, no? So that's the reason why nagdoble siya. Okay, sige. We have to finish this already, guys. Okay, so itong last plot natin, tapos ba natin to? Okay. Ang ginawa dito, nag-geom bar lang, no? Nag-create tayo ng station GG. Okay, station GG. Gini-G-plot natin si station GF. Tapos, x-axis station. Geometric bar ang ginawa. Okay, simple lang to. Run natin. Okay. Yan ano. Start, end. Start, end, start, end. Okay, so sige guys, ano natin to? No? Sorry guys, hindi ko na ma-discuss yung last ng ano. We have to knit this already para makita natin yung result. Knit. Okay. 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 Nag-knit sa inyo guys, paki-chat nga. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, paki-feedback na lang ng iba din guys. Thank you. Okay, good. At least may guide kayo guys sa ano, sa next activity nyo, no? Okay, good. I think, I hope all of you. So this is the name of our dashboard, Flex Dashboard Example. Okay, baka may question. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. So I think most of you, if not all of you, were able to meet the R markdown. Hindi ko pa rin guys, sorry, hindi ko pa rin na-figure out kung bakit yung Plotly hindi siya nag-work, no? Maganda sana kung I've been looking at several references. Okay, so ito guys, take note ito yung mga navigation menu natin, 4, di ba? Okay, part A, part B, part C, part D. No? Part A, okay, 2, no? So ito yung icon, no? Ito yung list, ito yung table. Ito yung icon naman dito, parang yung list. Hindi ko na nabago. Ito, anong pangalan ng ano na to? I forgot the name of this, pero list din to. Tapos dito, dali. Anong pangalan yun? Parang plot. Let me see. Dali makuha yun. So what's that icon? 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. Saan na siya? Forgot the name. So it's called signal siya, no? Signal. It's called signal. Yung icon na yun, signal. Okay, so going back to the okay. Okay, tingnan nyo guys. So ito yung ito yung sidebar na sinasabi ko sa inyo. Okay, notes about bike share data. So you can create sidebars. You can create sidebars and you can create notes here, no? About your dashboard. Tapos andito yung median guys, no? Diba? Ito yung value box natin. Ito yung clock, no? Okay? Tapos ito guys yung gauge natin. Okay, so you can create maganda sana yan kung maging interactive yung mga natin, no? I will have to decipher. Hindi ko makita guys. I've tried. Kailangan yata i-shiny talaga eh. Para mag-work yung Kailangan i-render sa shiny para mag-work yung Plotly. But anyway guys, so si part A natin, ito yung laman niya, di ba? Notice lang how I'm doing the naming, figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, etc. Tapos si part A, 2 yan, no? Meron pang ito yung dinagdag natin, no? Okay, then si part B naman, ito yung life expectancy natin, ito yung table 1 natin, figures natin. Part B, 2 siya, Asian focus. Ito. Okay. Actually guys, pwede pang ma-adjust yung mga yung mga width and na to, no? You can still adjust that. Part C, yung temperature natin, yung geom density natin, guys, using the using yung ridge natin, no? Yung ridge to eh. Yan, ridges. No? Temperature in Chicago. Okay. Ito yung side by side, no? And lastly, yung bike share natin. All right. So, it's already time, guys. So this ends our discussion on dashboard. We have barely scratched the surface, guys. I'd like to encourage you to learn more, and kasi sky's the limit naman, guys. No? So I hope I was able to instill that interest in you to learn more about this. Okay. All right. So alam niyo na, guys, yung next activity nyo. Medyo pag-usapan nyo na. So yung data na gagamitin nyo, pwede yung sa previous activity or pwedeng pumili na lang kayo. But make sure na hindi siya galing sa, hindi nyo lang ginamit yung flex dashboard na kinopya lang yung mga codes. Okay? So thank you so much, guys, and keep safe. I'll see you next Monday. Tapos yung magpapacheck na attendance, just remain please. Thank you all. Thank you. keep safe. Salamat ha. Salamat sa inyo. Thank you.